All right, everybody, welcome to a special edition of Sports Shorts Rougarou Style. We've got a very special guest, and there's a reason why we're doing this pop-up show here on Saturday afternoon, because the Baton Rouge Rougarou Sports Shorts Daily as well are supporting this great event that's coming up. Joining us right now is Todd Buster, former UNO privateer back in the day, and of course, NOLA Baseball Club, been around for how many years, Todd, has that organization existed?
Yeah, Ronnie, it's been around 23 years, man. 23 years, and appreciate everything you guys are doing. Thanks for having me on.
So 23 years of working with kids from 19 and under across all ages, different teams and organizations, and of course have helped a lot of kids get into college baseball and beyond. But the reason that we are popping up here on this Saturday afternoon is to talk about an event that's coming up next weekend. That's a special event. Obviously, I've got a little bit of tie to the Catalanos, but you have a major one. So tell us about the third annual Cole Catalano Classic that you have coming up, what it means, what it's for, etc.
Yeah, no, Cole Calano, great coach. He was a part of several big championship runs. Was a Fountain Blue coach. Went on to coach at St. Thomas Aquinas, and then was a Southeastern Lion pitcher along with his brother. Both of those guys were exceptional to the staff. And then about 5 or 6 years ago, Cole called me up and he said, "Coach, I've got some really bad news." And he told me that he had cancer. He had brain cancer. And I kind of paused for a second. I said, "Well, we've got some work to do." And he lasted many, many years, Ronnie. An exceptional story. His mother, Carrie, his father, Wayne, his brother, Chad, and then he's got a beautiful family. And what Cole means to so many baseball players, along with the Southeastern family, is the reason why we're doing this third annual fundraiser. We did two of them while he was still with us, and it still seems like he's here. But May 21st through 24th at Southeastern Louisiana, Coach Bobby Barbier and staff has generously allowed us to do a fundraiser in his name, Ronnie. He will have a scholarship and then also NIL, which will go to Bobby Barbier in Southeastern Louisiana baseball.
So the event, tell us about the event, the 21 through 24. It's a tournament. What ages? How can people get involved if they are not necessarily in the tournament?
Yeah, no, we've got 11 and 12-year-old baseball, Ronnie. I think you know this, but back in the day with Billy Vaughn, we created youth baseball in college stadiums. So we're going to do 50-70, where we just take the bases and we plug them, and then we do some throwdowns and put a mound at the bottom of the rubber. And believe it or not, Ronnie, you can play youth baseball. Then we're going to move them back and go to 60-90 with 13-14s. And then we've got the high school division, and it's a star-studded cast of people that we have coming in. We've got Lucchini baseball with Matt Gamble coming in. We've got the New Orleans Monarchs, great group there. The Louisiana Outlaws, Robbie's been around a long time and Robbie's there. And then we've got several other teams coming in along with the NOLA Monsters, the NOLA Privateers, and New Orleans Brass, which is an extension of our club with James Licciardi and several different teams coming in. The Chiefs baseball, which Mark Weinmunson is another name you may know. So we're looking for a couple more teams, 11 and 12s. We've got 3 game slots left. If we got a 13, 14-year-old team out there, we're looking to fill that. And then we've got one high school model, kind of like what you do, Ronnie, at the box every year.
So obviously you're going to make money through the tournament entry fees and all that gate and whatnot, and all the proceeds are going towards this scholarship and NIL fundraiser for Southeastern baseball. But how can folks, if they can't go to the game, how can they help and support the cause?
Yeah, so Bobby Dax has been generous for us. He donated a golf cart, Ronnie. It's a $15,000 golf cart that he's donated. We've got about 150 auction items. Anybody that wants to be a part of this, they can reach out to us at NOLABaseballClub1 at gmail.com, or they can call me on my phone number, which is 504 259-6530, or reach out to me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. But our goal here, Ronnie, I'm not going to shy away from this. Our goal is to raise $100,000. And so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we've got an auction set up. We've got some live donational things that we're going to be auctioning out, but no greater than what Bobby Dax did at Golf Cart World there in Mandeville, donating a $15,000 golf cart.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So, again, the Cole Catalano Classic. This is the third year in a row that you've done this, but is it the first time at Southeastern?
Yeah, it's the first time, man. We were gracious enough that Coach Joe Sherman, obviously a legend at Delgado, and then back in the day, University of New Orleans gave us the field, and then Jay Ullman at Tulane allowed us to go out there, and that was the first 1, 2, 3. Which was interesting about that, Ronnie. We had back in the day, we had LSU Eunice, we had Pearl River, we had Jones College, we had Mississippi Gulf Coast, we had 12 different high school games going on, we had college games going on, and it was like one of those back in the day when you and I played, you respectively at LSU and me at UNO, where we had a fall series going on there, and it was a great event. I remember watching Coach Sherman take on Coach Willis, and Coach Avalon taking on the staff over there at Pearl River, taking on Jones. And what a beautiful thing to see Delgado and Glenn Powell, who's done a great job there at Nunez, coming in and being a part of it. This year is going to be a little different. It's going to be the showcase or youth model. And once again, our goal is to do this in behalf of Cole and his family, and obviously Bobby Barbier. I can't say enough. He's fighting right now for a Southland Conference opportunity, and you know how great this game is, Ronnie. When everybody comes together, you've been outstanding too. I want to be honest with you. Thanks for allowing us a couple of minutes here, but I'd love to see the community come together for this. If not this year, start planning for next year.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe it's been, I guess, 3 years or whatever. Since Cole's passing, or it's amazing. He was. I can remember he was involved. Was he, with you guys, and I know friends with Danny Ream and all these different people in the South Louisiana baseball world. Cole was definitely an inspiration those last few years after everybody knew he was sick, but yet he kept showing up and going to the ballpark as much as he could. So that was a pretty amazing story. All right, well, hopefully the weather will hold off. The good news is you're playing at Southeastern. You got the turf over there, so you don't have to worry too much about it. Next week, May 21st through 24th. My birthday's the 23rd. By the way, I share a birthday with Skip Burtman. We have the same birthday, May 23rd. Skip will be 88 years old. I'll be working the Sun Belt Conference tournament all week long, so I won't be able to make it. But folks can go to NOLA Baseball Club 1 at gmail.com. NOLA Baseball Club 1 at gmail.com. Get in touch with Todd. He can help out with that if you want to make a donation, or if you want to buy some auction items or raffle tickets for the $15,000 golf cart, etc. And follow along on social media, NOLA Baseball Club, and you'll be able to see what they have going on. All right. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate it, man. Good luck next week.
31 strong. Thank you.
All right. Todd Buster. We'll see you guys on Monday for more Sports Shorts Monday. Tommy Chrysan and I, 6:30 p.m. Monday night. We'll see you then, everybody.